Hello world, welcome back to another TryHackMe Advent of Cyber 2025 write-up video. In this video, we'll be walking through the Day 5 challenge room, IDOR, Santa's Little IDOR. Let's get into it. If you scroll down, you're going to want to go ahead and turn the machine on and the attack box on, or however you have your VPN set up if you do it that way. And you're just going to click check here. Then we're going to move on directly to task 2. And we're going to scroll all the way down and skip all this. And we'll start on the questions here. What does IDOR stand for? It stands for Insecure Direct Object Reference. What type of privilege escalation are most IDOR cases? Well, we can actually search this page for privilege, like so. And we have two types of privilege escalation here, vertical and horizontal. Vertical refers to privilege escalation where you gain access to more features. For example, you may be a normal user on the application, but can perform actions that should be restricted for an administrator. Horizontal refers to privilege escalation where you use a feature you are authorized to use, but gain access to data that you are not allowed to access. For example, you should only be able to see your accounts, not someone else's accounts. IDOR is usually a form of horizontal privilege escalation, so there's your answer. Exploiting the IDOR found in the View Accounts parameter, what is the user ID of the parent that has 10 children? Alright, so you're going to want to do a little setup here because this is going to greatly streamline and consolidate what you need to actually do for this, and adds a little automation to it so you're not doing it manually. So I want you to go ahead and open up Burp Suite, and you can do that by going to Applications, Web, and it's right here. And it'll take a little bit to load on the attack box, it's a little slow. And then you're going to want to click Open Browser, and you want to make sure to turn your intercept off for right now. And when you do click Open Browser, you're going to get access to this Portswigger Chromium browser right here. And that's where you're going to want to type in the IP address to connect to right here. As you can see, I'm already logged into it from when I was solving or working with it before, but you're going to be presented with a login screen, and you're going to use this username and this password that they give you here to get into this dashboard. Now we can actually move on to answering this question. Well, if we inspect this page and we click the network tab here and we click one of the eye icons on one of these children profiles here, you're going to notice that there's a view account info request right here, and this is the URL that we're actually going to be exploiting. Now you could edit and rescind this, but let's use Burp Suite to actually automate grabbing these parent IDs. So what we're going to do is go back to Burp Suite, and we're going to turn intercept on. And now what we're going to do is go back to Chromium, close this, and we're going to re-click the eye icon. You should see a little flash over here, and that means Burp Suite has intercepted a transmission. And you're going to see a URL right here. We're going to go ahead and click forward once. And now that we have access to that View Account API URL right here. So we're going to go ahead and right-click and send that to the intruder. We're going to click Intruder, and we're going to highlight the number here, and we're going to add the little $ thingies around it. And what that's going to do is allow us to set this as kind of a variable that we can actually iterate or manipulate to send multiple consecutive or iterative requests to incremental user IDs. So we're going to select the payload type as numbers, and we're going to start from 0, and we're going to step by 1, and let's just say we're going to go to 20. We don't know how many parent IDs there are, so we're just going to give a bigger number just to kind of broaden our sample size of possible user IDs that could be valid. If it's more, then we can just come back to this payload screen and modify this value to a higher number. Now we're going to click Start Attack, and you can just click X on that. And if it minimizes it, you can come over here, and you're going to notice there's two little dots here. That means we still have another sub window open on Burp Suite. It's right here. We're going to open that, and you can actually see our intruder attack did work. We're only focused on status codes that return 200, as that means that something came back. 404 is page not found. So right here where the user ID was set to 4 as our payload, we can see, if we click on response here, that user or parent's information, as you can see here. Now we just need to examine each one of these to see which one has 10 children. And we'll be able to count that because it'll list all the children in this children array right here. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the ID that actually has the 10 children in it, and that's ID 15. And that's going to be our answer for this challenge. As you can see, we have child ID 11 through 20, which is 10 children. So we'll type in 15 here. Click check. And there you go. Now you can do these bonus tasks if you want to. That's going to require a little bit more work on your end. But for completing this room, it is completely unnecessary. So we're just going to click check, check, and check right here. And that should complete the room. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comments section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.